I'm thriving. Whee! Oh, we're going so fast. We're going so fast. Whee! Nah, we ate that up. Like, chat, we ate that up. That is a great first showing for Orzhov Aristocrats there. What's up, friend, and welcome back to a new Aetherdrift standard video. And today, Aetherdrift is finally on MTG Arena, and we'll be taking advantage of that all week in my stream, where I basically go live for like 10 plus hours, starting early. And if you want to join, you're more than welcome to do that. Twitch.tv/Ashlizzle. I'll basically start a stream around 9 or 10 a.m. Pacific and go on for a very long time. But if that's not something that you want to do or you can make, there's also the Ashlizzle VOD channel on which you can watch those streams back. And of course, you can have a curated videos here for you on the YouTube channel as well. But with that being said, let us have a look at the Orzhov Aristocrat deck list in Aetherdrift. And this deck has actually gotten so many new toys that I think this deck has truly become a tier 2 list, instead of it being a kind of like a rogue deck that did something every now and then that it used to be before. Now, let's go over the new cards that we're working with here and what makes it so powerful. So, one of the new cards is Zahur Glory's Past, 2-mana 3/2. Start your engines, which is a new mechanic, and it says if you have no speed, it starts at 1, and it increases once on each of your turns. When the opponent loses life, max speed is 4. Now, max speed in a deck list like this is super easily achieved, because we don't actually need to deal combat damage to our opponent in order to gain speed. Because we have these like ping effects from Ashlizzle and the Vengeful Blood Witch when a creature of ours dies. So most of the time when we sacrifice a creature, both Alice and Vengeful Blood Witch say whenever another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. So a great way for you to try and guarantee those speed triggers so you can get there on curve. Now, once you have max speed, Her Glory's Past gives you a non-token creature, or whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token, which is really cool, especially in a sacrifice deck, because we can sacrifice the non-token creatures, get a token from it that we can also sacrifice, and get all those like death triggers from Ashlizzle and a Vengeful Blood Witch, which can just set up like a one-turn kill, basically, which is exactly what we're looking for. But Zahur also is cool because Zahur has an activated ability: sacrifice another creature, surveil 1, activate only once each turn. A free sacrifice outlet is also like always awesome, but I like Zahur even more because it has the surveil effect. And surveilling is really important in this deck list because we are not only aristocrats, but we are also a Raise the Past deck. So Raise the Past is 4-mana sorcery where if you cast it, you return all creature cards of mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. So our goal is kind of to just fill up our graveyard and surveil our way to Raise the Past, so we can bring all those creature cards back out and set up some massive turns where we can just win by sacrificing everything and getting all those triggers and then setting ourselves up for another Raise the Past. So surveilling in here is actually super valuable. But yes, Zahur can only sacrifice once each turn, so on your turn and your opponent's turn. But fortunately, we also have Bartholomew, which has that free sacrifice outlet that can be used for however many creatures you have. So that's how you set up those super big plays. Then we have the Snarling Gorehound. Whenever a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you get the Surveil 1, which is a really, really powerful turn 1 play because we can surveil our way towards those Raise the Past, and that is super important. Now, other new cards that we're working with are the Nesting Bot and the Gas Guzzler. So both of these are 1-drops that also have starter engines, which means that, you know, you're basically guaranteed to have maximum speed on curve in this deck list. Now, Nesting Bot doesn't really gain much from max speed, but it's a cool creature in this deck list. Because, you know, when we sacrifice the Nesting Bot, or when it dies, I guess, you create a 1/1 colorless servo. So it makes a good sacrifice target to things like Zahur. If you want to, like, surveil a little bit more, you can just attack with this thing to get the triggers, get the max speed going. So it's a great, like, aristocratic creature. You can get the effects from it. It can also just be used to you know, cast any of our removal spells, which are Duskgrowth, Reliquary, and Final Vengeance. Now, both of these cards need you to sacrifice a creature as an additional cost, and Nesting Bot will make a perfect target for that, of course. But so does the Gnawing Vermin, which is also in his deck list. When it enters, mill 2 cards, which helps filling up the graveyard for the Raise the Past. And when it dies, a creature gets -1/-1 till the end of turn, which can help you either like combat check your opponent or get rid of their like any of their creatures with 1 toughness. Now, the Gas Guzzler is also fantastic. New card as well, has starter engines. It does enter tap, but it has a really cool activated ability. Once we have max speed, we can basically pay 1 black to sacrifice another creature or vehicle and draw a card. This thing is actually super underrated. I feel like I might even want an additional copy of this card in my deck list, because that's how well it performs for me every time. But I need to do a little bit more of experimenting with that, because currently I still have 2 Bloodghasts in here. 2 mana, 2/1. It's a reprint. Bloodghast cannot block, but has haste as long as an opponent has 10 or less life. And the greatest thing about this card is that it has a landfall trigger. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Bloodghast from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now I'm considering maybe running something like Fabled Passages to make the Bloodghast a little bit better. But this is already a super low on land deck list, and I don't want to, you know, prevent my curve from being good by having to start off with potential like tap lands. So not so sure about that. Need to do a little bit more of experimenting, but the Bloodghasts are also just cool because you can surveil them in a graveyard or sacrifice them, play a land, and get them back, making them another great piece of sacrifice fodder. And yeah, that is kind of what we're working with. The goal is just sacrifice your stuff, fill up your graveyard, get the Raise It Pass, bring it back out, get that 1-turn kill with all these sacrifice effects from Alyssal Core and Vengeful Blood Witch. So it's an incredibly like fun to play deck. Even played it on Shuffle Up and Play over at the Tolarian Community College if you want to see me pilot this deck against Brian Kibler. And it was dope. Like, I really love this deck. I will absolutely be making it a best of 3 deck eventually and seeing how far I can get with this pile, because it's just straight like everything that I love in Magic is in this deck list. Takes advantage of a lot of new cards, has cool new mechanics, and yeah, I think the future is looking really bright for Orzhov Aristocrats. I did end up going 7-2 when I played this deck list in total, so that was pretty nice, even though it was in the early access client. The next video that happens tomorrow will be from the MTG Arena like ranked ladder, so stay tuned for that. For now, thank you for hanging out. Let's get into the video and into the gameplay. I'm just gonna have to give this guy a good nickname. Does the deck want Glarb? Do we want Glarb? Be real. Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be really good. We're just gonna have to surveil to the lands and everything will be okay. The Zaddy. Yo, that's a good one. Curiosity, you won. Zaddy. Well, opponent's taking all mulligans. Sheesh. I don't know, like, I also feel like one thing that always happens, especially during early access, is that we prioritize playing with new cards more over, like, playing something optimally, you know? So, yeah, maybe there shouldn't be Gas Guzzler in this deck at all, but that doesn't... Oh, shit, 2 lands in the grave. That doesn't really matter because we want to, you know... We want to check out the new cards. Yo, great, thank you for the 9. Okay, this is gonna be fire already. Why is my hand so shiny? Oh, there it is! Oh shit, did you see that? And did you hear that too? I heard like a satisfying clicky sound. So if they... Now I go to speed 2. Yo, let's go. Alright, I'm gonna sack it to get rid of the Lore Keeper. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I like this. This looks pretty nice. This is nice. Do I want that? I mean, I'm not against it. Sure. Yo, I'm on my way to speed 4, y'all. Wait, hold on. We need Tokyo Drift. I'm not kidding. What's wrong with us? Hold up, let me get Tokyo Drift up in here, chat. Is that it? I think this is the song. Okay, here we go. Let's go get some speed. Hey, yo, speed 3! I kind of want to set this up. I could have also done Bloodghast, sack it, bring it back out. But... I think I'll just do Ellis, because then I always have speed 4 next turn. We go so fast. Sheesh. We fast and furious. Okay, so we're actually going to get speed 4 right now. Yo, this is gonna go hard. Bloodghast. Dusk Rose Reliquary. Sacrifice Bloodghast. Speed 4. Yo, max speed, boys. Okay, we got max speed. Bloodghast back out. So then when the Bloodghast dies, Zaddy is going to give us a free 2/2 token? We're zooming. Okay, max speed though. Here we go. Yo, first max speed Aetherdrift. I'm just saying. I'm just saying we might have done it. We gotta go fast. We gotta go so fast. This is standard. World's first max speed. I'm calling it though. I'm calling it. World's first max speed. At least on MTG Arena. Hey, yo, it's the Ether Spark. He's got like getting world's first in WoW. Yeah. We just speedrun MTG. Well, I was gonna like sacrifice the blood gas to get the Zahur trigger. World's fastest gamer. That was kind of wild though. Like we really just went absolutely nuts with the speed stuff like that. Isn't the Aether Spark like doing nothing right now? Like the Aether Spark can't do anything, right? Because they don't have a creature to attach it to. They don't have the loyalty to draw cards. Let alone the ultimate. It's just laying there. It's a 4 mana do nothing right now. Rip. Yeah, 4 mana, like 5 loyalty planeswalker that you can't do anything with. Like, ooh. Yeah, we're getting roped too, which is a little sad, but Aether Spark is extremely win more. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Okay, I'm just gonna sacrifice this Bloodcast because I want to get that free zombie token out of that. Let's go! Like, this is the dream, dude. This is the dream. Yeah, give me that land so I can get my hasted Bloodcast. I'm thriving. Whee! Oh, we're going so fast. We're going so fast. Froze? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Just disconnect. Whee! Nah, we ate that up. Like, chat, we ate that up. That is a great first showing for Orzhov Aristocrats there. And that's kind of what I was expecting, you know? Like, it's just good. It just works. Rip Bloodgas. You were too beautiful. They weren't ready for you, Bloodgas, my beloved. Okay. Is Mordu possible? I don't know if you want to do that. I don't know if you want to do that. Let's go get the Zeddy. On our way speed 2. That's fine. I mean, I knew speed was going to be a banger, like, in this deck specifically, because there's just a lot of good 1-drops that support it, plus, you know, the triggers. Yo, is this, like, some, like, ramp deck? Speed 3. Next turn, speed 4. I was gonna do this. Mill some good stuff. Ooh, I see an Alice in there. That's really good, actually. Okay, Raise the Past is online. See, this is looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better. We could def take out like a 2-drop here for like maybe another thing that supports what we're trying to do. Yeah, it is, it is. But we're tweaking it a little bit to make it like play better though. Nah. Okay, so let's go speed 4. Max speed, you guys. We raise the past. Could have also, like, gotten rid of the vermin, actually. Should probably sacrifice that for, like, maximum value. But I can do... sacrifice... nesting bot. Get the surveil. Get the zombie. Yo, God, thank you for the prime. Yo, yo, yo. Okay. Zombie is here. Doubling season? Yo. What? Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice the vermin, get myself another zombie. Well, I can technically turn everything into a zombie, but it's like... a new Bartholomew just in the grave. I can't turn these, like, servos into them, but... more bots? Bot vermin. Is it just swing with everything raise the past? And doesn't that just, like, win? Well, okay, that might be... we can do the math. If they block Zahur, then it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sack everything, win the game. Yeah. There we go. Story arc, thank you for the 9. This gets it done, chat. When is that discard? After we're done with this one, because I'm so looking forward to building that. So looking forward to building that. Like, you guys don't understand how excited I am for Izzet, like, discard. I think it's gonna be my favorite deck to come out. Like, I mean, it's probably gonna be between this deck and, like, you know, Izzet discard for, like, my favorite deck to come out of, this set. Like, it's just gonna be so much fun. Tap treasure tokens. Opponent sees doubling season. They get excited. I mean, I already win with Bartholomew on the board by sacking everything, but at the same time, might as well raise the past. Whee! Just mill myself. I mean, we have how much damage we have laying on the board here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like 12 damage or something laying on the board here? A lot. It's kind of overkill. Like, if we can find a way to make this deck a lot more consistent, we're cooking hard. We're cooking hard. We just gotta find it. Alright, there we go. I mean, there are some decent cards in here. Is Delirium? Born Heritage Driver Science. I can see maybe there's people in best of 3. I really say X for doubt. Yo, what the fuck? The Thundering Broodwagon? Yo. I need Lance. Thank you. Let's get some speed up in here. Throat Wolf, thank you for 35. I don't know, I literally just queued up like a random Eurobeats playlist. Whoa. Salvation Engine? It's getting crazy over there. Oh, just put it there, thank you. Yeah, just wherever. Let's get a swing going. Thank you, Ryan. Speed 2. And I guess we'll just set up Zaddy. We can sacrifice the Surveil. Not that our, like, race pass looking real good, but it might be looking good at some point. The speed sound effect keeps me thinking activate sticky keys. A little bit. Okay, let's sacrifice that for Surveil again. No! We need Lance. Broodwagon is crazy. Broodheart Engine, fire, fire. Definitely a deck that I have to build. Golgari Self-Mill too. I mean, I was gonna say, like, we surveil to a land, but like, bro, what are we gonna get out of that, though? Not much. Ah, we still gotta surveil anyway. Enjoying the set? Hell yeah, I love playing with new cards. Okay, rat engrave. Sacrifice the rat to put the rat in the grave twice. Not once, but twice. Yeah. A little embarrassing. Okay, so we're gonna do a nesting bot. We're almost there, guys. Max speed soon. I'll sacrifice the bot, I guess. Dewdrop Cure. Does bring out a lot of these besties, not gonna lie. I'll do it. I'll do it. I don't know what I'm saving my Final Vengeance for, but we'll find out at some point. Yo, they play a playset of Thundering Broodwagons? Sheesh. Okay. Grip Spawn Hunter? Cool. Bonus Delirium isn't really working out. Okay, let me see if I can get myself speed for... What does that do again? Instant speed pilots? Ah. Speed 4, baby! I'm gonna just do gifts. We're gonna go bring back Zaddy, bring back Gorehound, and a Nesting Bot, I think. Because we can surveil like crazy. No. Lance, please! I can sacrifice the bot here to get a zombie and get myself a servo. Nope. Dude, how long do we have to look for this fourth land? Where the hell is it? Thank you. Took long enough. Another downside here is that we don't have any Amalia or Elazil Core or Vengeful Blood Witch effects. Doesn't help. Yo, opponents finally got Delirium. They did it. Broodwagon is here. Okay, so I'm gonna sacrifice the Gorehound to get myself a zombie. Land. Yo, also Zahur dying gets a zombie. That's dope, though. That's really cool. How the brew so far? We're playing Orzhov Aristocrats. It's just so much fun to play. Definitely need some optimizing to do, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Yo, sheesh. All right, did the trick. Did the trick. Well, yes, we got the Snarling Gorehound. That's important. Phantom, thank you for the prime. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Stalactite Stalker. I don't think it does much for like the consistency of getting to raise the past. Like that's kind of what the whole deck is like focused on. We gotta get the raise the past. That is the fourth land we need. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna go crazy. I have no idea. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, they are cooking. Walls? Yo. Corrupted Conviction for card draw. I'm not really going in on card draw. Because I just want to go in on, like, go and get into race to pass as fast as I can. But I don't think it would be bad or anything. Oh, no, we already have that. Race to pass is our card draw. Yeah, our card draw is just us buying shit back. From the graveyard. Gas. Really cool. I'm just gonna swing with everything again. Maybe just swinging with 2 things is enough, but I'm raising the pass anyways, so I might as well have everything die. That seems good enough. Raise the pass, and we have max speed now. Life's a highway. I'm just in a random Spotify playlist. Yo. Yo. Sheesh. Okay, mill myself. Bartholomew would have been nice to... Yeah, we're just gonna surveil everything in the grave till we get a race to pass. That's kind of the idea. Alright, well there it is. I was hoping it would be a little bit slower, but yeah, it's okay. Around this baby Amalia. A little bit, a little bit. Close enough, close enough. Opponent has a coolback too, though. I think you just swing with everything here. Yeah. I think you just swing with everything. So that makes you feel like you're catching a blue shell. That's exactly the playlist I was looking for. Oh, I'm having some food on the side, so unless like everybody wants to see me shove like pasta in my face on camera, which I don't think is the greatest thing. So yeah, I'll put my camera back on in a second, but I'm really just like trying to inhale food as I'm playing the game. Okay, all in the grave. Okay, we win this. Fast ASMR. Yo! Chat, it just goes nuts, though. Like, we can sacrifice about, like, 40 creatures here. Now, okay, that's cap. Maybe, like, 20? Because all the nesting bots can be sacrificed twice, so that's at least, like, 8... That's at least, like, 16 damage in, like, nesting bots with the Ashlizzlle and the Blood Witch. Yo, that was crazy.